Yo, welcome in, fellas. Slicey Wood, what's going on? T-Dub, Everflame, Lawn Bear, welcome in. Big experience today. Mini big experience. We got Neelithak's Temple coming up, so I could hit Pindle and go all the way down. Then just a couple is like jail, which is easy. So easy is always good. No risk of dying usually, so that's not too bad. And then it was one other one, the tower or something, which is okay once again. So they're like some solid ones that I like running. Just that I think are solid that I like running. Mini vacation was pretty solid, you know. Roller coasters, water park type of stuff. So take the fam. Dan Man, welcome in. Jeez, Stacks. Thought you were going on vacation. It was a mini. It was just an extra long weekend, really. So actually, the chair zone doesn't start for 5 minutes. So I don't know. I guess I'll go do a quick run here or something, huh? Very short vacation. I streamed and then I instantly left, and I'm back ready. Good start, huh, fellas? See, that's a good thing why the fact that I stacked my resistances higher, even though it only helps my life. Why it's a good thing that I did that. I am so bad. I need to take my time. I need to I keep trying to hit the buttons too fast, and that's what gets me in trouble, because I hit the buttons faster than what I cast or whatever. Boy, that's real bad. Thanks a lot, G-Stacks. Almost got me. Halfway, yeah, almost there. And I almost wasn't there. Boy, that was terrifying. Mainly for the annoyance factor of just, man, I'd have been unhappy. You know, next time, that's a good start though. This way I can remember to put the stuff up. Ooh, 38 to max stamina. Ooh. Sweater. See, sounds suspicious, I know, but my basement gets so cold when the air conditioning is on. Yeah, I have sweatpants and a hoodie on, and I unzip. I take the hoodie off, leave the sweatpants next to my computer. That's how I rock. Wicked Ball, welcome in. Michigan Adventure, always a great time. Yeah, it's pretty solid there, teed up for sure. Jeremy C, welcome in. Smulps. Mama Phil, yo! Let's make sure I got everything here, huh? I don't get taken out again. Viv, coming with a $2 super chat. Thank you so much, my man. Let me see the AI lady. Will get around to reading it here in a second, huh? I got an energy shield on. Got to double check. Baby number 2 coming within 48 hours. Yo! Felina. I mean, here you go. All right. That's the name choice, huh?
$1.99 through Super Chat. Baby number 2 coming within 48 to 72 hours. Baby Felina?
You won't do it. Double dog dare you. Not on. But congratulations, baby number 2. Oh, okay. Coming soon. Good luck on the sleeping and stuff. Justin says nothing like dying online hardcore because someone joined the game. I believe it. Yeah, I believe it. Well, I don't play. One of the thousands of reasons why I don't play hardcore a lot. Boy, imagine the way I forget to do things. How bad that would go for me. Just how bad that would go for me. Forgetting to put on energy shield and stuff. Oof. Randy, welcome in. Yo. We got 1 minute. So yeah, ooh, Frostburn's crazy. So we got the whole Neelithak's Temple here. Are we gonna go? I think we'll just go from the level 2 downward, probably. Yeah, maybe we'll. What's the whole thing look like again? I don't remember the monster difference between the first level and down. If the first level is like super annoying. It probably is, because I remember I don't do this usually. Eh. Not so bad so far. These guys run away, don't they? So that is kind of annoying. I mean, I wouldn't call them dangerous, though, huh? Eh. Big Phil slaying demons, Matt G. You know how we do. G-Stack said, good terror zone, hop into that offline. Get more godly items. Best of luck. Pretty solid one here, yeah. Yeah, I don't like this level. Could have been the roll on the monster density or something, but so far not feeling it. Phil about to get a jaw. Wouldn't mind it. Wouldn't mind it. Jaws are hype. Get down to the next level here. Great, we got quill rats. And we'll be alright, though. Famous last words, I know. I do need to get rid of this song, though. Not a fan. Gotta remember to keep an eye on everything. Yeah. Matt Gallup, thank you so much. Very kind. Love the videos. Appreciate you. Thank you for watching. I was gonna stream a little bit earlier too, but I actually worked on a little bit of a video. The terror zones were so bad earlier. I was like, I can't even justify playing right now. I can't even justify playing. It was like Great Marsh. I almost want to go look there. It's so bad. Let me look. I can look super quick. It's right here. They were, Curris Bazard, or Curris Bazar, not Bazard. Curris Bazaar. Bazar. Great Marsh. Gross. There was the Bloodmore before that. I would rather do the Bloodmore than the other stuff. I was like, there's no way I'm gonna go run the Great Marsh. Like, maybe I could justify do it for the lulls or something, but I don't know. Sasquatch, welcome in. Found a gull and terrorized Stonyfield yesterday, says Randy. Congrats on that. Don't mind getting a gull. No. Don't mind at all. Struggling on a summon necro, farming Diablo. First character to play. Should I switch to Sork for farming? What am I doing here? Hitting him with my infinity. Should you switch to sorceress? Summon necro going at the Cast Sanctuary should be okay. Yeah, there's a ton of questions I'd have to answer to kind of fully understand why it wouldn't be working great. Make sure you got a tele staff, maybe even a couple of tele staffs if you have a regular teleport staff. If you can, get yourself a Nage's Puzzler. Teleport on a summon necro is a mega huge quality of life thing. Mega huge to be able to like essentially like, let's say there's a monster you want to kill, this rancid potion, teleport right by it and instantly run away, and then they'll get swarmed by your mercenary and your summons. That's pretty much it. You can do. You could boom and run away real quick, and then when one drops, you corpse explode. Bang, 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 bang. So usually your mercenary gets the first kill along with help from your summons, and then you just start corpse exploding the whole group, and then you move on to the next group, right? So it is slow against literal Diablo, but against the group in the Cast Sanctuary, it should be okay. I wouldn't blame you on if you wanted to switch to Sorceress and farm Andy and Mephisto, though. I wouldn't blame you at all. Generally, I'd recommend most people start single player or something like that with a Sorceress for that reason. So hopefully some of those little tips, hopefully some of them apply to you and help out. Early set obedience, a big on the start. I usually end up off the bat having an insight, just because when you have worse gear in your lower level, if you do an insight and Iron Golem, in my experience anyways, the Iron Golem just dies all the time early on, and you can't make enough insights to make up for it. So I know obedience got the huge damage and crushing blow, and I've done that before too, but maybe it could just be my experience, but I always have trouble with that. A curse that disables energy shield. Just poor play. That's the only one. Being bad. No, I'm joking. That happens to me. So, there's no curse that disables energy shield. You can get the blood mana curse, which whenever you use mana casting any spell, that goes against your life instead of your mana. It's called a blood mana curse. The only other time your energy shield should go away is either after the amount of time that your energy shield is up, based upon the skill, or if you completely run out of mana, your energy shield will go away and you'll have to recast it. So yeah, if you see the blood mana curse, you pretty much just have to like use a couple of teleports to get what am I doing here? To get to safety, and then just kind of wait for it to go away. Cure will help it, that cleansing aura will help it go away way faster. These little buggers, anything that looks like this will give you blood mana. Okay, I'll get it in a second. Oh, there it is. So it looks like this. If I teleport around right now, my life goes down. But my other thing's making my life go up, so it's hard to see actually, but I have so much mana regen from the... Oof. See, I was casting Nova. Look at my life go down. So you gotta watch out for that. Gross. I might just go get Neelathak here and call her a rap because I don't like this. I don't like these ladies. Where are we at here? There he is. Okay, good. I was worried that they were gonna blood mana me at the same time he corpse exploded me, and then I would cry and cry and cry. Was there anything good here? I was kind of half paying attention. When I get talking, I get distracted. I'm sorry. I probably missed a bunch of comments. I was trying to answer some questions there. So, Andy Pindle Stony Tombs last night's G-Stacks was pretty lit, huh? Nice. Nice. Actually, I think I had seen that because I was like, oh man, I'm just gonna barely get home for those terror zones, and I was like, I ain't doing that. I'm gonna be so exhausted after driving like 3-something hours and being in the sun all day. We literally went to the park yesterday, was in the sun for like 7 straight hours, like at the water park, and I drove like the 3 hours home, you know. So see, Sean said Merc dying fast. He's got fortitude or duress with the Andy's helm. Make sure you got a Ral rune in that a Ral. You have to, if you're going in the Chaos Sanctuary and you have that -30 fire res, Sean, on your Andes, you're gonna have a bad time. Your mercenary will just die repeatedly. You got to put a Ral rune in it, and you might have already done this. It was one thing that it didn't come to my mind before, so. Okay, I got energy shield on. Okay, I got everything up. Okay. Gotta make sure I don't take myself out here. Why no ethereal man catcher? So I went crazy after I died those couple of times, and I said, you know what? I don't want to sacrifice these 90 hard points to put on that. I have all these runes sitting around doing nothing. So I actually took 2 burr runes that I had and made another infinity in a scythe. So crazy, I know, right? But I went ahead and did it because I wanted to use this build because it's so easy to play, and it really is quick because of the AoE that it's got. So I went crazy, you know. Is there a guide on what each curse looks like? That might not be the worst idea for a video. What each curse looks like and what it does in practice. I've heard of worse video ideas. Handsome. What's going on, Chris? Yo! It's that bronzy, it's this bright red sunburn I got. Don't adjust your monitors. This is what I actually look like. No, my face doesn't look too bad. My shoulders and my back are a little burned, but you know, when you're a pale person and you go outside, you just expect it, right? Just expect it. We're gonna re-up right here. I'm gonna re-up my energy shield and everything way more than necessary just to make sure. Don't feel like dying. Yeah, Squig says halfway done. Nice. Yeah. We already got a little experience here too. Some ticks on the experience since we even got on here shortly, so. Ralrune, legendary. G-Stack says he feels it went to a festival on Sunday. Yeah, so you're right up there walking around all day. Similar situation. The big red coaster. Was that one? No, not Thunderhawk. What is that red one? We did though. My daughter was like 2 inches too short to ride that one though, so but me and my wife did that one. Pretty cool. Yeah, the one where your feet dangle, feet hanging down. Yeah, that one flips around. That one flips around so much it's borderline like disorienting. So I like to try to keep tabs on like kind of like where I'm at spatially. And honestly, it's flipping around so much. It's like, okay, my feet are up at the sky. Oh, now I'm sideways. Oh, I'm looping around now. Oh, it's, you know, just trying not to get like dizzy and stuff, but. Yeah, it was a pretty good time. Apparently I'm getting super old because I actually started to get like not feeling the greatest from some of the roller coasters. Boy, I'm gonna be honest though, it's like a crazy long roller coaster, and it's like the biggest one there technically, but man, that Shivering Timber, man, I don't know if I'll ever ride that one again. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. You come over the second hill on this wooden coaster, right? Oh boy, another. You come over the second hill. Right when you get to the bottom, it feels like the track just exploded. It's the hardest hit I've ever felt on a roller coaster. So, it's crazy. What's a burr rune? Bill, what's a burr rune? I don't. It's probably some kind of joke, I'm sure. But oh man, gosh dang it! All right, well let's see if we can get to. I just had the birds laying around. I think maybe I did cube a couple servants together. I don't remember. So Sith, yeah, I made a new Infinity and a Sith for sure. Yeah. Don't curse me, please. Don't curse me, bro. Oh no, don't be a 6-trap though. T-Dub says the wooden ones ain't worth it anymore. Boy, I am actually thinking that. I make jokes about being old, but legit, I don't think it's worth it anymore. How's bowling? We got bowling's on Wednesday, so that's tonight. Last game, oh boy. Actually, last week I did not bowl great, so maybe we shouldn't talk about that. My third game, I bowled a 125, so. I'm not gonna say I almost got in a fight, but I like almost got in a fight with this guy last week. I don't know if he had some kind of disorder or something, but he was like, we beat him the first game by like 50 points, and he just like started talking a bunch of crap to me. And I was like trying to play it off like he was like I knew he was joking and this and blah blah blah, but he just kept, yeah, the people last week beat us and we came back and whooped their ass so bad. This and then it's just like, oh my gosh, I was getting so annoyed. And then like while I was bowling, he was sitting at his table like, I told him we are gonna beat his ass. I told him we are gonna beat their ass. Like while I'm standing up there getting ready to go. And I literally put my ball down and I walked back and stood at the end of the thing. I'm like, dude, are you okay? And he's like, huh, what? I'm like, are you okay? And then a couple of his buddies like grabbed him or whatever and were like whispering in his ear. And then he didn't say another word for like a while, so. But man, it's like some fun league. I'm there. It's me, my wife, and my in-laws. Like, you really think I'm gonna be here at bowling wanting to talk crap to some dudes? Like, come on, man. I don't know. Second time in 3 years, maybe I'm the problem. I don't know. Ribeye, yo, what's going on? What's up? G-Stack seen I was sunburned. Didn't know what it was. Adjusted the monitor. Uh-oh, now I look like the Cookie Monster. Boy, I was getting zapped there. Like, if my life ever drops, I get terrified now for my mana. Okay, just had to mentally reset there for a second, figure out what's going on. D2 on sale. Oh, if anyone's looking. Apparently D2's on sale right now. D2R. What kind of price we got? Is it like $13.77 or some ridiculous amount? Wait till you hit 58, says Randy. Oh boy, I can wait. I'll get there one day, but I can definitely wait. In no rush. 13.19. My gosh, the value, the deal. Holy smokes. Well, if anyone's looking to pick up D2R, you know, you used to play D2. That's how you found my channel. Thinking about picking up D2R. Apparently D2R right now is $13.19. I'm assuming that's in America, United States. Freedom dollars, so. Thunder Charm, yo! Perfect or bust. We can do it. I meant next time we'll do it. If you want a second account, that too. A strictly mule account. $13 for a mule account. There you go. Street Sweeper. Yo. There. Oh, dang, yo. The resistances didn't roll bad. A high poison, fire, and lightning. If that had something else, if that had hit recovery or walk run, even really if it had hit recovery and that magic find was higher, I'd be chucking those on over here. Well, that's what these boots actually have. Oh man, they're so close to like a nasty boot. Just nasty boot, but as is, I don't think I can justify it really. I don't know. Because if you're a sorceress, you don't really need walk run or run walk, right? So, yeah, well, dang, dude, I wish they were just a little bit better. Yeah, well, we can move on from that. The 18 MF is key. Well, it's better than 6. I can tell you that much. Ten hit recovery and a little bit more. I'm not sure where my hit recovery breakpoint is falling at right now, actually. So probably look into that one of these days. Destruction key. There we go. Maybe I should throw those on. Actually. It'd get my fire res better. lightning drops just by a couple, but fire would be up higher. Just for the safety. Just for the safety. Definitely not Charizard. I'm 100% for that one. Yeah, if they don't trade for 500 JSP gold, then it's Charizard food. I get you. I understand. But yeah, offline single player, you use what you can find. Am I right? You know, fellas, you know. Oh, I wish I had found better boots for sure, but it is what it is. Like, the only difference between the ones I've been using and the ones I ain't is it's got fire res and you lose 10 hit recovery and like 10 magic bind. Because I only got what I got. The perfect amount of poison res too. I would put on boots with more poison res, but I have the perfect amount, so. Real mature, guys. Yeah, Daniel, you say, I'm just, and this is not, nothing I was just saying or I'm gonna say is like an insult at anybody or nothing like that, so I don't want it to come off wrong. I thought that as well until you get like 3 or 4 bars or you get halfway to 99, and then there's convicted souls that just blast away your energy shield, and then you drop dead instantly. Or when like 7 hydras all get dropped around you, and then someone mana burns you, and then all of a sudden you just disintegrate. Instead of with the fire res, you go bloop, 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 and then you can go ah! You know what I mean? So I don't know if you ever been there. If you ever been like, oh gosh, ah! Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Does the Nova boost the synergy? No, the Nova charge or the chance to Nova doesn't help out really in any way. I mean, I don't know. I'm pretty sure on chance to cast stuff. I don't know. Would your lightning? Okay, let's get rid of these guys. Goodness. I don't think your lightning mastery applies to that kind of stuff. I could be wrong because I've never thought about it really that much. But I don't think lightning mastery applies to chance to cast type of stuff like that. Chris said he's making his first ever Hydra Sorceress. All right. It's not too shabby. It's obviously, it's got its pluses and minuses. You can kill stuff around walls, but obviously it's a little bit slower since you can't tell it what to attack and stuff like that. So good for, in my opinion anyways, works good with a dual spec type of sorceresses if you want to rock that, but hopefully you enjoy it. Yeah, this is single player. That's why the YouTube thumbnail is what it is. Offline single player, pushing for 99. What have I got left on the Grail? Tyrell's Might. Just that. The moment you let up your guard, that's when you get taken out. Yeah. Yeah, usually I would never even worry, like somebody said earlier, I wouldn't care about anything except for poison. But yeah. When you're solo clearing out the throne room with the Energy Shield Nova Sorceress and there's souls there, you're like, maybe I will want my lightning rest a little higher. But to be honest, from now on, I think if there are souls in the throne room, I'm just not going to do it. Forget those guys. Probably a safer bet. By probably, I mean obviously, I suppose. Just got 2 D4 Tyraels. Ooh, there you go. Yeah, so technically I did find Tyraels, am I right? Am I right? Gotta get enough in here. With Neil effect, poison damage is pretty annoying. Yeah, what would be the snake dudes down there? They don't nuke you like they used to, but still can get you for sure. But they did tune those down, or there was a double where they would deal double damage. Or no, that what was the glitch that was with them before? Did they do all of their poison damage instantly for some reason? I think is what it was. I don't remember what it was before, but I know someone remembers. Five torches, no pally yet. Well, that's not too many. That's not too many. You'll get it. Yeah, it's freezing down here, by the way. I started streaming later than I was planning because they were real bad terror zone stuff, so I might go till like 6 if there's no reason I can't. Here. Painful, I know. There is. I know Amelia hates them though because they're sweet Italian instead of what? We'll make her. Yeah. Away. Waiting for my waiting for that thing to go away so I can cast a spell. Real annoying. Alright, forget these ladies. Let's move on to Neotech. Oh boy. Yeah. I mean, it's been not working then working, like, over and over lately. I don't know a bit about it. I'll look at it later, I guess. You just gotta adjust the power cable on it or whatever. I mean, I might just get rid of that faucet and not buy one like that ever again. Alright, well then, never mind. Anyways, sorry. Chatting it up with Gal back there for a second. The wife, no big, just chatting up with the wife, I'm in. Where are we at here? Jesse said I inspired you to try to get the 99. Best of luck. There's just one big tip I want to give you. Don't die. Okay. Oh, little barbarian combat with an assault helm. That means the assault helm's got to roll too good. No, it does not. But little combat skills. That's the one where you got the squinty glasses. You're like, oh, combat skills, barbarian. It's killer though. Guess it came with a key. Makes it a little cooler, right? A little cooler. I feel like I've been getting a lot of skillers. Where was I at here? Okay. Freddy saying the snakes in D2 LOD were nasty. Yeah, they were for sure. They were for sure. Wednesday lane assignment. Let's see who gets Jesse, let's see who gets there first. Are you gonna get the 99 before me? Might happen. Here. Randy said faux pally gonna reach 90. Working on a corpse explosion necro currently. Cool, cool, cool. I do like corpse explosion. Or I do like the... I like summon personally just because, you know, ease of play and you can do it budget. I'm not sure for leveling if like which one's really best because I don't really ever try to do super high players counts usually with necromancers. I don't know, maybe poison might be best for like players 8, maybe. Brain's really spinning here, turning the gears, trying to think, trying to remember, but I can't. Jesse said, not close, just hit 90 last night. Well, there you go. Hopefully I beat you then. If I don't beat you tonight to 99, that means something very, very tragic happened to my character. So, fingers crossed, huh? I don't like this level. I might just skip this one. I don't like these monsters. Okay. These are weak. We can take these out quick, at least. Good choice, Phil. What do y'all use for Grail trackers? Yeah, there are like 30 of them, so... Sounds like Diablo Dex is a pretty popular one. I've never used it, but... Can make a 6 stealth from there, huh? Spider poison's pretty serious. Cody B, what's going on? Burley says, yeah, Summon Necro likes it because it's safe. Safe with mid gear. Yeah, pretty much. I'm on board with that. Forgot how much damage that poison from those spiders doing, huh? Getting after it. Yeah, Cody B's rocking the Phil's face badge like a beast. There you go. Jay says he'd love skillers. All he can find is griffins. Griffins and SOJs. The struggle's real. Boy. The struggle is real. Good. I was about to chug a potion there. Jay said, forget Neely. Died twice. Ain't farming that trash. That's not too bad down there. Really, right there, I should have played that safer, but I was, I don't know, just being whatever you want to say. Yeah, TW, Nature's Peace, definitely. Yeah, really, I mean, I can eat. Right there, I just took multiple corpse explosions and it was fine, but if I would have took another one, I would have, I should have used just used a potion right there. Because he doesn't really cast corpse explosion very fast, so if you can, I could just face tank multiple corpse explosions and be okay. So I feel like I should be fine as long as the thing is I need to be more intelligent, which is my main problem, right? MC says, 99 should be 10 or so terror zones away. It depends on the terror zone, I guess, huh? Oh boy. If I can get some chaos sanctuaries and stuff, we'd be better off. This one's not too bad. It's got some, it can get some good density and stuff. We just got some, I just like getting easy ones. We got a couple, we got the one in Act 1. I forgot oh yeah, we got the next two after this are both in Act 1, so. It's always nice when you're not at risk of dying, really. Unless you do something real bad. I can find a way no matter what, obviously, but. Call to arms base? Great question. Oh, it's in a war axe, I think? Yeah, war axe. Ooh, yeah. Looking good. Yeah. Totally. I'm about to not look around the rest of this map because I'm not liking it. Maybe we'll come down from the top from now on. Come down from Pindle. I thought about trying to spam farm Pindle and kind of see what I could get experience-wise doing that, but probably better to do all these different monster packs down here, I would guess. Especially if it's a level like this. That's what we're looking for. No spiders to poison you, none of the witches or succubi or whatever they're called in this area. Great. Luke Riley, good to catch you live, you say, huh? Playing through hell for the first time with a hammer and videos helped you out. Nice, man, nice. Glad to hear. Thank you for watching, and welcome in, by the way. Welcome in. Is Dragon Paladin a good build? It can be. I've never actually played it before, so I've never done the Dragon really. I've seen other people do it, so it's really expensive, right? So some really expensive builds I haven't played before, like hardly at all. So from what I've seen, it's pretty good if you have like 6 jaws laying around. Oh, my neck. My neck's all broken up from the roller coaster. Boy, there's definitely an age where, like, I forget who said it, but that wooden roller coasters are not worth it. I've come to that age, I believe. Man, cat, where's my energy all going? Oh, it's ethereal. Is it Viper Fork? Interesting. Yeah, okay. Really fast. It has no crushing blow on it, though. Poison explosion on striking. It's an ethereal man catcher Viper Fork base, so it's kind of interesting with being the elite base and being ethereal and stuff. Probably worth, what, 30 high runes, guys? What do you think? Or 40 high runes? What do you think? Should I Zod it? Should I Zod it? Oop. Make sure this don't run out instantly before I get nuked. 100 jaw final offer. Right? Potion. Just use the potion. A lot of keys are popping off here, huh? I should see where my keys are at. Could do a couple more torch runs just for the funsies sometime in the near future. Yeah, T-Dub says not worth the pain in the body. True story. How long have they been standing? Yeah, right. Actually, that one at Michigan Adventure, I think it was, I thought it was really old, but it was actually built in '98. So, not that old. Oh yeah, Mike, true story. If that Viper Fork had more light radius, I'd totally use it. Good call on that one. Let me see catch up here. Did Phil bail on vacation? Nattery. No, it was pretty much just like a long weekend. Like there was the weekend, and then I streamed Monday morning just to get some, get some stuff in, get some content in, and then we left just for like a couple of just kind of that night, and then yesterday, and then we actually I drove, you know, over 3 hours home last night to get home so we could make it to the things we have to do this week. So just a little short, very short vacation, we'll call it. Very short vacation. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Ryan says, bunch of XP an hour doing terrorized Pindle. Okay, we get out of here real quick. I wonder if it'd be more than clearing like champion packs down here. Because you would get two or three per minutes champion packs doing Pindle, essentially. But I don't know how much he really gives, you know what I mean? Just don't know. Luke up here says played D3 for a long time, trying to get into D2 a little bit. Good to hear. Good to hear. Obviously, if there's us old men still playing D2 after this long, we obviously think it's like the best game ever made, so hopefully you'll enjoy it as much as we do. Oh, Galpack hopping in the chat now too. Hit the like button. How many likes we got over on YouTube? Just 35. Oh, hundreds of people in here. We only got 35 likes. Fellas, you know what to do. You know how to do it. Fake low rune. There we go. Take a longer vacation in a few months, Galback says. There you go. True story. True story. Not enough Slayers in here, says Jordan. Maybe there is. They just forgot. They just forgot. Michael over on Twitch says, Mr. Dempsey, D2 rocks. I can't argue with that. Sean said you found an SOJ. You're wondering if you should sell it on single player to get an Annie. I would, if you're on single player, you found it. I would say usually, because there's a lot of builds that will use an SOJ and it can really help you out. But I don't think anyone could name a build that you would be like, nah, I don't want to use this Annie. I'd rather have a 7 magic find small, you know, like 100% of builds use an Annie. So, oh boy. I think it's worth it, even though it's painful, but you really want to make sure that you do not make a mistake and sell that SOJ and then have struggles taking out Declone. So make sure you're 100% ready, like no doubt 100% ready to take that on. That Uber Diablo or Declone or whatever isn't the absolute hardest thing in the whole game if you take on some of the little tips for it. So oh yeah, make sure you're on players 1. There you go too. I've done that before. Oh my gosh. All right, forget this. I might just hit Pindle a few times and just see what happens with the experience bar and just oh, there's only 15 minutes left anyways. Sure, as soon as this goes away, the last 15 minutes, oh boy, popped up instantly again. Woo! What happened there? Dude, forget this. I'm not even gonna risk it. My life from a couple of teleports and casts, my life went and then shot back up like this. I don't know if you guys seen that, but I'm not sure what just happened, but I'm not even gonna risk it. Forget that. Oh no, Jay forgot to put energy shield up. No! Thanks for the reminder at least. It's not that likable, Phil. I'm not. Where were you looking at? I'm not sure what you're talking about there. Oh, you too?
Shout out to the great Galback _Uface.
Cody B coming in with 24 months of Slayership. Yeah, getting that, there you go. You got the sweet Phil face. I think you said that earlier, right? You'd already had it, but you finally got the notification through. Thank you for the 24 months of Slayership. Wow. Oh, ho, ho, baby. Guys. It's that easy, fellas. Getting the Griffins from Pendle is easy. Am I right? Nobody tell Sir Fox. I feel really bad. You know what? This is a sign. Sir Fox is going to get his Griffins instantly now, if he didn't get it already. I know he was searching from Pendle forever. He's got one coming real soon. With this as a sign. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Griffins! Boom! Well, I was going 18s at least on the higher edge there. 11s on the lower edge. Is what it is. Griffins always hype. Fellas, not horrible. Not horrible. Not great. Not horrible. But, I mean, it's exciting. Griffins are always exciting. We'll put that over here. Someone said Sir Fox is Sir Fox still looking for one. Oh man, I feel bad. Feel bad. That's like how everybody finds Tyrell's mites and I'm then searching for it forever. Or how everyone is finding Griffins and I couldn't find one before when I needed it. What was I doing? Oh yeah. It's a sign though. I got this one. Sir Fox is getting one on the next stream. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Is it, would you say a 16-14 facet is worth a Griffin's worth a 5-4 facet? Like to put a facet in it or to trade for a facet? Because it's definitely not worth trading for it, but I'm assuming you mean putting that facet in it. Yes, I would say you should put that facet in it. That's perfectly fine, yeah. I would almost, not that I wouldn't put a 5-5 in a 16-14, but you don't really, it's not necessary at all, right? Blitz just got a solo self-found 2 weeks ago. Griffins felt great. Nice. Cat's Talents said did 1,000 runs to Pendle, never got a Griffin's eye. Yeah, I mean I've done probably tens of thousands of Pendle runs, and I've gotten. That's probably, well, I've probably done over 10,000 Pendle runs. I think that's the first Griffins I've gotten from Pendle, actually, so it happens. Jordan says needs a beer. Make it happen. Make it happen. Yeah, Dave up here a minute ago, David R saying you got higher on the important part anyways. Yeah, the minus is in most people's, almost everybody, and I believe it's true that the minus is much more important than the plus damage. Oh, and a perfect cold skiller. Oh, yeah. Yeah, cool, Andre. Yeah, playing single player. Wanted to know if you should put that in there or not. Oh, probably should have done that. Yeah, I would say I wouldn't use a 5-5 lightning facet in a 16-14 Griffins, but a 5-4, why not, right? Are Sunders rare in single player? I don't believe so. I find them all the time, so I guess in a way they would be slightly more rare just because of if you have people in your area, the no drop chance is lower. So technically you would see more rare Grand Chimes drop or unique Grand Chimes drop if you're like in pair zones with other people online and stuff like that. But it's like the difference between, I think it's 84% chance of an item to drop if you're like by yourself on players 8, or it's like 97% chance if you're with people. So it depends if you're noting whether you see a unique Grand Charm drop or whether you're noting the ones you can grab, you know what I mean? So let's saying Griffin's into a perfect cold Sunday. You're slaying right now. Yeah, I definitely have plenty. It's one of the unfortunate parts about playing offline this long and then being this far into a Grail. Really, both those items I'm never going to use, unfortunately, just because I have way better Griffins, and I obviously have found tons of cold Sundays. So does Griffins get 2 sockets? No. Nope. You just get, all uniques just get 1 when you Larzik them. Xavian says since D2R he only uses winged helms on the Amazon, huh? I feel like winged helms have a really high strength requirement, possibly, but going for the look, huh? Going for the look. Cool looking helm for sure. Oh man, if that was lightning skills, oh my gosh. Lightning Mastery, Thunderstorm, Lightning, but with cold skills and the FCR. The lightning skill was only 1 anyways, but I always kind of look at those just to try to find some super crazy cool looking like orb. Not that it would get like used a whole bunch or anything, huh? But it's got the 40 to life. Lightning res to make up for the lightning Sunday. Not quite, though. Not quite. T-Dub says, worst part of summer, lots of rain recently. Feel like you just mowed yesterday. Yeah, I need to cut mine again, too. Yeah, once a week for sure, like... at least once a week. And my yard, my neighborhood's really, luckily, like my end of the road, kind of, sorta, are people that aren't too crazy about their lawns, just like average, like they have someone come cut their grass and spray chemicals and stuff, but it's only like once a week. The other end are guys that are like obsessed with doing their grass, so their grass is just like absolutely perfect. And I'm like, I'm really glad I don't live like, you know, 15 houses down the road the other way, because I would be looking like a bum, even more so than normal. Jay up here a minute ago said his second Griffins he found was a 2014. Nice. So he went ahead and put a 5.5 in it. Yeah. Yeah, if I found like... I mean, I guess it's really dependent on a lot of things, but if I had like a 1914 or better, I would stick a 5.5 in it, like on offline single player if I did, but... Would be nuts if that rolled lightning. Yeah, it would be very cool if it did. That was 2 to lightning skills. Oh boy, did I not battle order up here? Gosh, this guy. No, can't take those chances. Robo mowers. Let's go, Magnus. Let the machines take over. Yeah, T-Dub says neighbors are the old and retired and they mow every other day. Yeah, that's how my entire neighborhood is. It's all people like my age that like had bought their first house in this neighborhood because the older people moved out, or you know, the other way that the old people don't live there anymore. Or it's still the people who originally bought the house in the 60s and they still live there. Like they bought the house when they were like 19 for like $3,000 and they still live there. But luckily, the ones by my house, they are just not as particular. They have other things to do, I guess. Like the one guy next to me, he goes fishing all the time. He goes for, I don't know where he goes, but for a week here and there, goes fishing, takes his boat with a friend and stuff like that. So yeah, so Blitz, I don't have very much magic find. It's only like 120 or something. I decided to sacrifice the magic find to get damage and survivability for the 99 run type of thing. So wish it was more, but you can still find things like griffins, right? Shane says he's a small engine repair guy. It certainly is lawnmower season. Boy, it's one of those things with how things are priced. I don't even know what, and I mean, each their own, I guess. I feel like I paid like $150 for my push mower. It almost seems like it'd be more expensive than that to get it fixed. Maybe it was a little more than that. I think I might have paid $200 or something for mine, because I remember I paid $50 more to get it like a self-propelled one, which is, I will never not get a self-propelled one from now on. So worth it. Speaking of Nage's Puzzler with the perfect amount of teleport charges on it. Richard, welcome in. What are we after here? Experience. Slamming for experience, trying to get the 99. I'm a little over halfway to 99 on offline here, so. Raiders had finally catching a live stream. What's going on? Mini vacay was pretty cool. Thank you for asking / saying. Blitz said swap to self-wheeled infinity. The speed is fun. Super nice. Yeah, I agree with that one, yeah. And in general, as long as you remember to do everything right, it's definitely got the survivability, like you said, yeah. $58, okay. Yeah, this is P8. Yep. I mean, it better be. I feel like it is. Yeah, it's still on player state. I forgot to check. Don't forget the energy shield. True story. Not that I would ever do that. I would never. Or don't telly stomp the group that's gonna all charge you at the same second and just nuke you either, like I tried to. Don't do that either. Magnus said you've had a battery-powered robo mower for 7 years. I didn't know they've been around that long. I feel like I would have to get something done to my yard. My yard is so bumpy, it's insane. 50% chance to open wounds on the swordback. 0-2, huh? And I make one more run. While not dying also, of course. David R. said was playing on a golf course that had a bunch of them. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I've ever seen one in real life before. Where's the next area at? I forget now. It is it the tower? Or is it the jail? I think it's the jail. Yeah, barracks jail. Lots of weeds and bumps to fix. Yeah, mine's got some of those too. Weeds are looking okay this year, to be honest, but bumps, lost cause. Lost cause. This guy's totally not worth it. He did drop 3 items, I guess, but usually I just skip this area, but I decided to hop in here this time. Pick it up. Missed a set amulet? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm just gonna leave it. I totally didn't see it, but the best it could be is a Tal's amulet that I have a bazillion of. It'd be a good clip for the video, but I'll look real quick. Where was it at? Was it up on the other level? Yeah, it must have been up on the other level. Forget about it. I've come too far. Yeah, I'm sure it was an Arcanes or whatever. Troll belt. Cool one to get early on, but good spot to get Kanapi frozen easy peasy. Replenish life. Someone came into the game last night, dumped a bunch of Arachnus meshes. Nice. Yeah, that's weird because, like somebody said, I don't even want to go after that pit bug guy. He could have been, he probably bought a bunch from some botter on JSP and then just got rid of all the ones that weren't perfect. I mean, I feel like it would be easier just to trade for a perfect Arachnus mesh. I don't know. And it being perfect doesn't even help you out, so I know some people just need everything to be perfect, so I have seen one of my buddies did that before, but he did it. He used to buy, I had a friend that was big into JSP. He would trade for full lots of ethereal shaft stops, and then he would try to get a perfect one, and then when he eventually did, he would like up it and then like put this thing in it and then he was like, dude, it's like the easiest thing ever because you can get more for perfect ones than you can for like the number of them that you trade for, but it's also kind of like gambling because you never know what could happen. He was big into gambling and stuff, so. And then yeah, he would just go into a game and dump them all, like you said. G-stacks. Come on, of course. It was just one time. There was only one Griffins that I didn't capture. Just one. Did I already get this area? Did I come out here? Just one. G-Stack's always got to give me a hard time. Yoshi, what's going on? Yo, yo, yo. Y'all think MF really matters? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Mustang said his whole yard is weeds. Super sandy type of ground. Makes sense. Yeah, mine's where I live. It's very strange, to be honest. It's like super sandy. How do I even explain it? Like there's like the topsoil that's like this thick, and then underneath that, there's like, you know, that's like the grass root layer with some dirt in it. And once you get underneath that, it's like, I would say 50-50 mix of like dirt and sand. Like I'm pretty positive that where my house is, the ground was like this. Like, and I'm talking over a large area. Like there was like hills that were like 30 or 40 feet across, and they would go down, you know, like 3 or 4 feet and then come back up, like kind of like little rolling hill type of things. And they brought in a bunch of garbage fill dirt and just filled it in. And my house is built on top of the garbage fill stuff. Because, yeah, it literally, when you pick it up and look at it, it literally looks like just 50% dirt, 50% sand. Like someone mixed it together on purpose to look like that. So it's like, appreciate it. Yeah, Trash, congrats on being halfway there, you say? Thank you, thank you. Hopefully I can at no point ever drop below halfway there. Fingers crossed. Ah. Oh, G-Sex said he found a G-Sex last night and didn't capture it. Something happened. Gotcha. No, I knew you were joking, but is that what they call pulling a fill, G-Stacks? Is that what they call it? Wait, never mind. Maybe they shouldn't call it that exactly. That doesn't sound right. Anyways. How Cake said he's just got clay underneath, huh? Depending on the situation, that could be good or bad, right? Back here. Run away from me. I hate these guys. I'm not going over there. Look at my health from getting hit one time by them. I'm never going by those guys again. Never again. Sand mixed in allow for good drainage at least. Yeah, that so I was talking to the guy across the street when I first moved in. And yeah, he said, in literally right across the street, he says on that side of the road, oh boy. On that side of the road, the house's basements, like their sumps just run nonstop. They're sump pumps, and on my side of the street they never run. Literally, when I bought the house, the inspector came in and he's like, yeah, your sump pump's completely seized up. And I'm like, oh boy, that's bad, right? And he's like, well, looks like there hasn't been water in your sump for like a couple of decades, so you're probably fine, but definitely replace it, obviously, when you know get the if you get the house or whatever. So yeah, it's been like forever. He's like, yeah, it looks like it might be the original one from the house. Yeah, I got your trash. Yeah, good old glacial type of situations. I'm not sure exactly on any of that kind of, because like I said, they completely flattened everything out. So the thing is too is I live right at the top of, not right at the top of, but like within a half a mile of a river valley, and it's a very large river valley, like deep. So unless we get like Noah Ark version of rain, you can't really have flooding necessarily, and so never anything crazy like that. So pretty good location, I guess you could say. Bunch of rocks and clay, says G-Stack's been trying wood chips, but it's been tough. Gotcha. Yeah, I guess I'm kind of lucky with what we got. It'd be real annoying to be... I've heard friends have had horror stories about either their sump's always running and then, you know, the power goes out or something, and they got to have these ones with battery backups, and probably isn't a bad idea anyways, just in case. How low do these roll again? I'm gonna look it up real quick. Busy Sunday. Is it... Why does that sound... Is that good? What's the range on that? Oh, where's that? Can I not find it? Bone break. What's the range? I'm looking. I know someone's gonna tell me. Oh, it's 10 to 20. Oh, that's the worst. I got the numbers mixed up on the physical Sunder with a magic one, I think. Physical damage received increased by 10 to 20. It's one of those, the magic and physical I like never use, so I don't remember it. Good old anti-perfect. Franklin, you say, let's see how long it takes. I missed the context on that one. Sorry, I don't understand that comment, because I missed what you were referring to, possibly. What? Axel Zero says he had a yard from hell, 14-inch grass, and there was a bunch of rocks and steel in the grass, mixed in the grass. Oh boy. Yeah, that could be a problem. That could be a problem. At least if it was just like rocks, that's something that's just like nature, you know what I mean? But like someone just chucking metal out in the grass and letting the grass grow up, gosh, that's rough. Oh, Sean's game crashed after getting his Annie. 10 seconds after. I see down a minute ago you said it was saved, so that's good. That's good. Yeah, I will warn you though, torches are much harder to farm than the Annie. So. Like you can farm an Annie with like a Nova Sorceress, you know, not too difficultly, to be perfectly honest, but farming the torches, all those Ubers, I feel like are way more difficult in my opinion. Have I tried PD2? Yeah, no, I don't like PD2. I actually completely switched my channel to PD2. but it's I just don't like it. I like the first few seasons, but then they jumped the shark. We'll say jumped the shark. Oh, nope, we ain't going that. We ain't going there. That guy's a problem. Menace up there. Absolute menace. What I don't like about it, they won't stop changing everything in the whole game all the time. They keep changing stuff is why. The reason that people that the people that do like it is the reason I don't like it. Everflame's gonna try declone. First time ever hardcore pally. Scared to death. You'll be alright. You'll be alright. Just make sure you have some way to keep him from replenishing life, whether you're somehow applying open wounds or prevent monster heal from your character or something, and you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Trash had the one lawn with all the rocks in it sounds like his cottage lawn. Yeah, I mean, I feel like it. I mean, it totally depends on where your cottage is, right, and what you're doing. But I feel like those stereotypically don't have the best lawns, right? Is that joke dead again? Always was. It never was a joke. But yeah, another on-screen. That's like my 5th single-player on-stream Griffins now. So that joke's got to die off, right? Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe, maybe not. Astronaut, yo! Going pretty good. Hopefully doing good. Figlet also welcome in. I said no stream today. No, that was I wasn't gonna do anything yesterday. I said I streamed on Monday, and I said I'm leaving as soon as I end this stream. We're leaving, and then I went on a little mini vacation, so there was no video or anything yesterday. Back to streaming today. Then I'll have a video tomorrow. Back on the normal schedule. Yeah, I think it was a lot of people, when I said I was going on a little mini vacation, they assumed it was more than like a day and a half. I should have stressed how mini it was. The miniest of vacations. So Phil, you mean you're doing a thing? Okay. Yeah, I just went and did something for a day and a half. It was all right. Yeah, it was not too long. We pretty much just went to a theme park / water park, and you know, it was as fun as it is for parents to go to those kind of things. So. Yeah, honestly, the way my daughter is with swimming and going in pools and stuff, like we could legitimately just like get a hotel room at some random like Days Inn that has a pool or something, and she'd think it was like the best time ever. Jay Ballinator, yo, what's going on? That's Sweet Phil's sister right there. What's going on, sis? Have they added any new rides to Michigan Adventure in the last 20 years? I don't know. I don't know when the rides were built and stuff, to be honest. I would say the one, I don't remember what it's called. Was it called Steel Hawk or something? I don't remember. There's one where you like, it's kind of like the Raptor from Cedar Point, I guess. It could be old, but considering the wooden coaster was built in 98, I feel like the metal ones must have been built, were newer than that, I guess. Div says, you feel like I'd have weird opinions about hotels like you do, like I do steaks? I mean, opinions on hotels is I don't like spending lots of money. I mean, pretty easy there, but I don't have any weird steak opinions. I order a steak medium at the restaurant. I don't know what to tell you. If that's too weird for you, get out of here, Biv. Oh man, so speaking of, we're not going deep into this topic though, because I know how offended everybody gets. But I did something that some people would think is absolute blasphemy this morning even. What I had for lunch. So I actually had a like a steak, a leftover steak from Father's Day. So it's been in the fridge for a few days. So actually what I did is I cut it up into little tiny cube pieces. And I actually had little like steak bites with tofu. Steak and tofu at the same time. Crazy, I know, right? Cryptic sword, that's a piece of the BK one, right? Oh no, Sazabi's. Sazabi's. Yeah. It's just an aged steak. Aged steak, exactly. Steak and eggs, come on. No eggs, just steak and tofu. Steak and tofu, rice, and like mixed vegetables mixed together. Yeah, good stuff. Don't sleep on tofu, fellas. No. Some people are really steak culture is something else. That's a bridge too far. I always wonder who's kidding and who's not kidding. Dislike unsub. I thought you were okay, Phil. Until I found out you had tofu with steak. OMG. Nope, we ain't going up there. Cody B says tofu tastes like whatever you cook it with. Yeah, true story. True story. I mean, you just put some salt, pepper, garlic powder on it, fry it up. I mean, how can you complain? Heart soybean? Soy? I mean, stuff's not that bad, bro. Stuff's not that bad. And really one of the things that gets me is it's just so cheap. It's so cheap. Because like on top of that, this leftover steak I brought home from a Father's Day party. So I mean, even the steak was like free, right? So I had a free steak. I had some rice, half of a frozen mixed vegetable bag, So that's what? I think those are $1. So that's 50 cents. The rice would be what? We'll call it 50 cents. The tofu would have been what? Oh, speaking of tofu. Speaking of tofu, fellas, man, the runes are popping off on these runs. Wow. Wow. Making up for those burr runes I used to do make this infinity, huh, fellas? Crazy. Uh-oh, yawn coming. Nice. Hacker. Hacker. There you go. Brian from Blizzard, yeah. Well, offline single player, you ain't got to call nobody. You've got to hack the code, right? Go ahead and change the code. Change the drop rates. First stream and he drops a burr, Infamous Herb says. Yeah. I got a burr and a Griffin's today. Already. Got a sir on the last one. Appreciate you, Jan. Yeah, we're getting some luck coming my way here for sure. For sure. You're a phony, G-Stacks. What are you even talking about? I am anti-phony. Anti. I mean, if I was phony, I wouldn't admit to eating tofu, right? And well done. No, joke. Well done steaks. Just kidding. That's a bridge too far for somebody. Well done steaks. Oh, what is going on? Good old Pally Combat with a massive god tier 6 to poison damage. Ooh. Right, we blasting today. It's looking good, fellas. My gosh. My gosh. Lafferty said tried to dupe on single player and accidentally lost all of his runes. Wow. That's unfortunate. Unfortunate. I mean, you could always just hero edit them back in. Unless you mean you did it online. In which case, well. Setting the identify tomb to a hotkey? No, never considered that. No, I mean, I feel like that's a bit unnecessary. I mean, I don't want to have to remember another hotkey. I've heard of people setting their, the tombs, I guess, but the Tomb of Town Portal, I mean. But you don't use very many town portals no matter what, so just having 4 of them down here and you just use them right there to save a couple of small charm slots. I feel like it works out. Because the thing is too, if you put a Tomb of Town Portal in here, you'll have multiple. I'll have to lose a skiller, so it's like even more drastic than that. But yeah. Well, someone says karma's a bad. I don't know, offline single player, if you're duping or like hero editing something in on offline to have fun, I don't see anything wrong with that. Oh, nope, we ain't going there. Now, if I was like, guys, look at this mule I have full of high runes on single player. I found these all, but actually I duped them. then that would be bad. But any midsummer plans? Midsummer, I don't know. We got baseball and bowling all summer. For midsummer, not really. Kind of in the fall, I got another trip planned, like an actual vacation planned. Oops, probably want to have the right weapon out. An actual vacation, Grilla. But midsummer, not really. What? Holy moly, dude. Tiny Cat coming in with a $100 super chat.
Tiny Cat donated $100 through Super Chat.
My God.
Is this season worth playing, or is it all about solo play these days? Lol. Hope life has been good to you and yours. I love this having a kid, family thing, even if I do lose out of a lot of game time.
Oh, it cut it off. It was a little bit too long to read everything there, but it says gonna hang the stream while I fix the toilet. There you go. Yeah, fixing things in the house. But holy smokes, Tiny Cat, thank you so much for a big, huge, absolutely huge $100 super chat. My goodness, thank you so much for the generosity, you absolute Giga Chad. Ooh. The gigaist of Giga Chads right there. Thank you so much, dude. Crazy. Oops. Back. Fixing the toilet. I hate when that happens. Had to do those kind of things a few times. Love seeing the emotes slamming in there, by the way. The kitty cat on the motorcycle. the tiniest of cats on a motorcycle. Chris said preemptive congrats on the 99. I think there, Chris Fragger, maybe. But thank you very much. You said you used Hero Editor a few times to get sockets. Yeah, I got you. I don't blame you on that one. I kind of do something. I essentially, like, I have all these socket quests on every character on normal and nightmare difficulty, but I don't want to reset my maps. So I just essentially the same thing. I kind of, not hero edit, but I edit in socket quests, the socket stuff, so I don't have to reset my maps and then just spend like 2 hours re-rolling to get the right map again. So I gotcha. Marty, yo, how was the mini vacation? It was solid. I'm actually gonna stand my desk up real quick here, but yeah, it was all right. We just went to a amusement park, water park / water park. So just got a hotel for the night so we could get up and didn't have to drive over 3 hours to get there right in the morning, and then so we got the hotel from the night before and then drove all the way back like when the park closed at like 6 or 7 o'clock, so we got home at like 9:30, 10. But yeah, you know, fam enjoyed it. It was good. So yeah, met my brother there too, so that was cool. Don't see the fam as much as, you know, you'd like to when you get old, I guess. But have I decked out my skillers on single players? Asks Jan. Yes, pretty much. I mean, they're not all. I have at least full plain skillers for like everything. Some of them have just plain ones, or some of them I have a few that are like better, but Elrod Blade. 1 second, I need to scoot this up a little bit more. Everything in a comfortable position. Grab my water. Here we go. After eating tofu, says Trash. Well, maybe you could skip the tofu then, huh? Oh no, Patrick says he's been playing D2R for a long time, still hasn't found his Shaco. Boy, online it's always going to be trading, but I'm assuming you're playing offline if you haven't got a Shaco yet. So just got to keep plugging away, I suppose. I assume you'd at least been farming hell difficulty, because I think you can technically find it in Nightmare from like Bale and stuff, but you pretty much got to get it from hell difficulty, pretty much. Yeah, on that, keep slaying them, fingers crossed. Ah, gotcha, Chris. Like a low level weapon for something like that. Yeah, no, it's all good. I mean, offline single player, like I said, I don't think, as long as you're not telling people like how godly you are, because look at, I found this and that on offline. Each their own, you know, have fun, enjoy. How do you do that without tier edit? I'm currently at a lack for sockets. It's not the, how do I explain it? Pretty much what I did is you could you pretty much create a new character. You play through normal difficulty until you get to where you get the socket quest. And then you never play that character again, right? You copy and paste that character into a folder that's like, I have a folder that's on my desktop, and that character file, those character files just sit only in that folder all the time, unless I put them in the character folder and then I use a socket quest, and then, but I never delete the character out of the folder on my desktop. So after I use the socket quest, I delete the character in the character folder, but the one's always in the other folder with a socket quest on it, ready to rock. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, the way I justify, and I mean, sure, I guess people can call me cheater if you want to or not. Like, you can play through to get a socket quest in like a half hour or 45 minutes. And the number of times I've used it is not, you know, it's kind of minimal, so. I've probably saved myself 4 to 6 hours over the last 3 years, so I don't know. Sasquatch said he's found 2 Shakos, been doing Holy Grail off and on for the last couple of years. Mainly off, though. Less on time. Gotcha. Yeah, everybody's adult life busy, am I right? Is this season dead or not? I mean, I don't know. I haven't played the online season here in a minute, so I feel, well, I did host some games the other day, but I mean, for the most part, Tiny Cat, the seasons are like only like hyped for like 2 weeks at most usually. Like, it's not going to be completely dead, but it's not like the first week or two. Ideal MF for a Hammerden. Well, I feel like Hammerdens can usually stack an alright amount. I haven't played a Hammerden in a while, so I think they can pretty easily get through. Let's see, you have Enigma, you have Shaco. There's like 170 something right there. You can usually get to 200-ish, 200, 225 pretty easy, I feel. But the thing is you kind of like put on Enigma and Shaco, and then the rest of your magic find just kind of falls into place. Like, if you have some rare boots you want to find that might have a little magic find on them, or, you know, if you want to put some small charms under your skillers that have MF, you get it there, and you know, so. But yeah, even if all your magic find was just Enigma and a Shaco, I think that's fine. So. Oh. No skill. Uh, 83 Sork, you're at Andy with 420 magic find. Perfect. That's a good amount of magic find to have. But yeah, it could take a while from Meth and Andy. I know this is a story that I tell about when for my first Shaco on offline single player, I did 1000 combination Andariel Mephisto runs. So each run I would kill Andariel and Mephisto. I didn't get a Shaco. And then I did 800 Mephisto runs and I didn't get a Shaco. And then I just said, all right, I'm gonna not run this anymore. I have every item you can get from them except for those, almost. Not literally, but almost. And then I ended up finding my Shaco from, I think it dropped straight off of Diablo. I was doing some Diablo runs with like a budget summon Necro. So yeah. Best I can do is wish you luck and just keep slaying. Hopefully you sound like you're on kind of the right track, and I see some other people mentioned, yeah, run Mephisto. You can get it from there, but you know, it's always that RNG for sure. For sure. Siri says best choice offline, but not a sorceress. Ooh, okay, well, I guess like I haven't done it, but I would guess Fist of the Heavens Paladin might be a great choice. I mean, you can run the pits pretty simply, Chaos Sanctuary, even, you know. I mean, I would start with the sorceress though, so just. We'll throw that out there, but if you're not going to, Big Cat says maybe, or Tiny Cat says maybe they should add stuff in each season, kind of like the Christmas events. Yeah, I mean, most people would want them to change stuff all the time, but they're pretty much I don't have any inside source and have expert knowledge, but I'm pretty positive they're not changing anything in D2R anymore. They'll probably do the Christmas event every year, and that's about it. Would be my guess. Because that stuff's already like set, you know, they don't have to program anything new. They're like, you remember that? Go pull out that USB drive that has the Christmas event stuff on it and plug that in. I'm like, okay. I'm pretty sure, whatever. So use those. Infamous Herbs had found the ruins, made Hoto Heart of the Oak, and called arms, no Shaco. I can believe that. Especially if you're running out K first, but either way, even if you didn't, I could see that. Maybe not the commonest thing, but not impossible by any means. So Pally's the way. I find Sork boring, says Siri. Alright, yeah. It should be. Fist of the Heavens Pally should work out for you. I believe so. Tiny Cat said it seems like D2R is falling into what D2 was 10 years, like for the last 10 years before D2R came out. Yeah, I mean, it's just natural, I guess, you know, what you're gonna do. They're not gonna perpetually add upgrades to a game, I feel anyways, if it's not making them any money to do so. They're not in the business of losing money, right? The PLD you're building now is going to be a Fist of it. PL. Oh, it must be short for Paladin. I don't know why. In my brain, I couldn't put that together. But yeah, okay, gotcha. Yeah, Fists of Heaven's pretty cool. I do like Fists of the Heavens. Probably like it more than Hammers, to be honest. I don't like having to always telly stomp everything. And Mephron's got Shaco and Oxy. XT says. Yeah, someone else said they did 50 Andy runs, got a Shaco and a BK ring. Yeah, there's good luck and bad luck, and it sounds like y'all got some of that good luck. Ain't making weapons for my bones, bruh. That malarkey out of here. Am I going to do all night gambling on 22 Nights of Terror? No, definitely not doing all night. I don't think I could survive. I know I see other people do that stuff. Ooh, Tri-Res gloves. Let's go. I don't know how people do that kind of stuff. I'll do a few hours. Oh! Perfect ethereal. We were just talking about it. Is it going to be a perfect ethereal shaft stop along with a perfect Sunday right next to it? Find out. No. There's a jewel up here too. We got to check them all together. Not great. Jewel, not great. Shaft stop, not great. Not that shaft stop is used a ton nowadays, a little bit. Not a ton. Kind of cool. Next to each other. Shaft stop's one of those ones that you just kind of, what do you even call it? Sentimental, you could say. When you've seen every Javazon running around with this on back in the day. This in a vamp case. But not so great nowadays. Tyrant said farming Countess till you get a burr, huh? Oof. Yeah, that can take you. That's gonna take you a while. I feel like that's not really the best option, but you know, for the funsies, you know, if that's what you want to do. Might start a solo character, says Tiny Cat. Pretty much solo, but group leveling online. Gotcha. Hope you enjoy. Mark Makins is still slaying. Yeah, boy. Yeah. It hasn't even been quite 2 hours. Even for me, that's a little on the short side. Of stream. Yeah, welcome back in, though. Tong, any good way to deal with blood mana? So the main way that people do nowadays, a cure helm on your mercenary. The cleansing aura gets rid of it faster, much faster. Like it'll go away in a few seconds, like 5 to 8. I don't know the actual number. Doesn't it doesn't plague have cleansing on it too? So you can do an Act 5 mercenary with that if you wanted to, but I usually don't go that route. Vamp's gone Mercs now, right? Sometimes, yeah, if that's what you got. I haven't used it a ton. Usually I have Tal's arm or Tal's helm, and then the next upgrade would be the Andral's Visage. But it can definitely still be good, yeah. DR Leech. Yeah. Sasquatch. Happy birthday. Appreciate it. Probably want to get the right weapon out here. My daily birthday wish. Thank you very much. By the way, not really my birthday. It's a channel joke. Always got to shoot that out there because, you know, some people aren't here as often. So totally framed that one, Frog. Yeah, totally framed it. 100%. Eldrin, even better. Jan says, what happened to Vamp Gaze? No one cares about it anymore. Yeah, people just kind of realized they needed the plus skills and stuff more than, you know, than survivability. Greet the mana. Don't tell them it's hilarious. Well, I would, but I wouldn't want anyone to super chat under false pretenses or something. So that's probably the main reason why I always make sure I specify. Trash says wasn't Ethereal Shaftstop best for mercenaries before Rune Words? Could have been. Very well could have been. I wasn't super knowledgeable back then, so hard to say. Server, what's going on? Welcome in. So server, yeah, cleansing, or I got the cure rune word. Yeah. On the mercenary. Andy's Visage, yeah. Andral's Visage, yeah. Yeah. Everybody calls it that, right? The Andy Visage. Good ethical standards. Yeah, I mean, I had it happen a few times before, and I was like, oh, yeah, and then you said super chat happy birthday, someone else did, and I was like, yeah, thank you, yeah, but not really my birthday, it's a joke. And they're like, oh, yeah, I didn't know. So kind of don't want to feel bad, right? Vamp Gaze was OP back in the day, says server. Yeah, everyone used one. I do remember because there was a way to like see what other gear people had, and plus you could just see they had the black shirt, black armor, green helmet. You knew exactly what they had on. But I've hopped into the cow games back in the day, and every single person had, literally, it was all Amazons, all shaft stops, all Vamp Gazes. Like, that's pretty funny. Similar to everybody having a Shaco on nowadays, huh? Best helm for a summon necro? Pride is a Shaco. Pride is a Shaco, Sean. Well, look at all these archers coming flying in here. Oof. Corruption beginning to fade. Ugh. True story, Tiny Cat. True story. Family man until Drinky Phil comes out. Well, you know, gotta have some fun once in a while. Am I right? Sean says, Trang's armor given 40% walk run, Alders the same. Zoom in on your necro. Nice. Yeah, I kind of forgot. I always forget about that Trang's armor with the extra run speed there. Forget about that. Trying something new. Charge Strike, Lightning Strike, Javazon. All right, race. Hopefully enjoy. That's one that I kind of always have in the back of my head, like that I want to try and dabble around with, see what's up, but never get around to it. Too lazy, I guess. Too lazy. Nice. Swap Peanut said he's seen the experience comparison video the other day and was like, whoa. Switch from doing Chaos to Terror Zones, getting way more experience. Good. Good, good, good. Yeah, over, especially if you're over like 95. When you get up in those mid to upper 90s, it's way better to do Terror Zones. Way better. Further along than I thought. Almighty. It's amazing when I don't die too many times, right? Amazing. Server said after a month of farming, finally got his Hurricane Druid together. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. All the good stuff. Congrats on that. G6 says Javazon favorite class spec. Highly recommend you try it. I don't know if that was directed. Yeah, I've tried Javazon, but just not the Charge Strike one. So I don't know. Were you talking about the Charge Strike one, G-Stacks, or just Javazon in general? I've got. I've just played the regular Lightning Fury Javazon. That was like the go-to back in the day. Go-to. Best base for Enigma. It's kind of opinion based. A lot of people would say go with like a mage plate, because then it's got, most people don't care too much about the defense, and I think it's like a combination of like the speed and the strength requirement and stuff. But Dusk Shroud isn't bad. Archon Plate isn't a bad choice. A lot of people choose those ones, so. God, there's a huge fly in my basement here. Must like that it's not so hot down here. Huh. Ah, G-Sex says, yeah, he's talking about Charge and Lightning Strike. Gotcha. Yeah, Sinner saying the Lightning Spear Amazon. Amazing. Attack. So you're starting Assassin for the first time. What build should a casual player play? I'm not really a big Assassin player there. Lightning Trap Assassin's kind of the go-to. Like, for new people, I don't know for new people if I'd recommend doing Mosaic. You do at least have to get 4 mid-runes, which, depending, you know, it's super easy to get if you know all the tricks and stuff, I guess, but yeah. I would probably recommend Lightning Trap Assassin with like Death Sentry, you kind of got to look into it a little bit, make sure you put it together right, I guess. But Grand Charm. Favorite TZ to farm? My favorite, huh? I don't know. Favorite, huh? What is my favorite? I don't know about one in particular, but I do kind of like these Act 1 terror zones just because they're so easy. You know, bunch of carvers, ghosts, like it's not too difficult. You're not usually in any danger. You see some archers, maybe you can pay a little more attention, but that's about it. Ooh, watch out for that. Those guys will mana burn you. That's another thing. Ooh, another thing you don't want to do. Tally Stomp champion packs of ghosts. They like inherently have mana burn on them. Give you a bad time. You think that this one's actually your favorite? Yeah, it's not too bad. It's not the best density, you know, and stuff can be spread out weird and whatever, but it's definitely one I do a lot, especially early on in ladder, just because everything's so weak. Except for occasionally these archers can be annoying. Like usually if I hop down here with a Novasork early on, I think the archers are immune to lightning, so I usually end up just skipping them, but hitting everything else on the way down. They're just hard enough that it's not worth it if you're like super budget, like, you know, dual spirit setup type of thing. Chris said just beat Norm on Holy Fire, gonna farm Terror Zones for a bit. Alrighty. That works. All right, let's see if we can get a good, some good champion pack rolls on the bottom level here. Looking good so far. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, Thrune. Dugakan, I think. Sorry if that's pronounced wrong, but welcome in. Third day, 90-degree temps is raised. Yeah. True story. True story. It is what it is, though. You kind of get used to it, right? is what it is. Whoop. Yeah, that's kind of the crazy thing here in Michigan. There was one of the nighttime temperatures got down probably, what was it? Probably 10 days ago. It was the nighttime low got down to 38, I think it was. And now it's like there's days where it's hitting 97 outside. Good old Michigan. Favorite like suboptimal build, says server. Asks server, I should say. Server. I mean, I don't know if it would be considered, but I mean, the summon necro is one of my favorites to play. It's still pretty good though, so I don't know if that's considered on that level that you're speaking of. I mean, maybe the Singer Barb would be on that level. Maybe, maybe not. Hard to say. But I guess I would throw those two out there, and whichever one you consider on that tier 2 level. Feels like fall today in Colorado. What? Nice. That's wild. Yeah, in Michigan here, it's like a bazillion. It's like 1 bazillion out, for sure. Approximately. Most ear destroying is Singer Barb. I don't really get too annoyed by it. Probably because I always have the volume down a little bit. I don't really listen to it with the game sound super loud on my end. And I'm always like, if I'm playing off stream, I'm listening to a podcast or something, or listening to music of some kind, similar to, you know, similar to this, so. You terror. Oh, frost burns. Oh, maybe overhyped. Hello, it's me. What is going on? Welcome in. Welcome in. Gosh, it is freezing in my basement. The air conditioning's just blasting. Just blasting in it. Barely cools the upstairs and it freezes the downstairs. I mean, if I wasn't broke, I'd probably need to upgrade my system, but Lafferty says plays while listening to Sweet Phil. There you go. That's what everybody should do. Listen to Phil while you're blasting D2R, hitting the like button. Ooh. Appreciate you. ice blast charges. There we go. Hello, it's me. Says best of luck comes when he's listening to Phil and slaying demons. Nice, man. Some of my luck either rubs off on you, or maybe you're taking my luck. I don't know. Depends on the day, I guess. Depends on the day. That was big. Tiny Cat says firing up his solo Sork right now. Oops, probably want to get my infinity out. Didn't make my infinity to not use it. Good luck. Hopefully it goes smoothly and quick for you. Hopefully you get a good Great Marsh. That's the main one that I always hope to get, a good Great Marsh map. Get the whole Great Marsh skip, pretty much. Chubby, yo, welcome in. Good evening to you as well. This is, I forgot what time it is. I forgot it's after 5 here. Usually I don't stream this late, but literally the terror zones were so bad earlier. I'm like, I honestly can't stream these. Speaking of what I was just saying, it was the Great Marsh and like some other place in Act 3 that was terrible that nobody in their right mind would run, and yeah. Close. Worked on a video, got like halfway through a video instead, so. Oop. J Bobby, yo yo yo. Finally caught a stream after a long time. Welcome in. Welcome back in. Trying to get this grind, get this offline character up to 99. Viv says same thing in his basement. Wife keeps it freezing because she's pregnant. Yeah, gotcha. See, the thing is, it's not even chilly upstairs. Like, if I go upstairs right now, I obviously take this stuff right off. Like, I have my air conditioning set at like 74, and upstairs it feels like it's even hotter than that. That's why it's running all the time, because it can't keep the upstairs at 74, but it's just freezing down here all the time. So is what it is. Loligan said playing Borderlands watching Sweet Phil. Yeah, nice. There's a legend right there. Not even playing D2 right now. Still hanging out with the Slayers. J Bobby said just started playing single player on Switch. Don't even know why. Don't know why. Because it's fun, that's why, right? So probably want to watch if anything good drops, huh? Conversion. Thought I said conviction. Not that it'd be a lot better, but got the right skills. In the super rare instance of something like that could be used. $5.15. Hello, it's me. Says I can stream later. Yeah, probably not. I already been streaming for a few hours. I can't stream later and give you any luck, unfortunately. I was looking at, and yeah, shout out to anyone in here who would be in the streams like all the time. So Friday stream, I might do a little bit, because I've been doing my streams on Friday later. I might do my Friday stream a tad earlier. I think there was like, I can't remember for sure which one it was. I think there's a terrorized Andy, I think on Friday at like 3 o'clock. So I might do a similarly timed stream on Friday, perhaps. I think there was a whole lineup of good terror zones from like 3 to like 7 or something. Oh, you know, this unique amulet is not Anokazan's. 100%, you know it ain't. Boom! Hey, okay, all right. Little High Lords, yeah. Little High Lords, yeah. Yeah, Amber, the vents are closed. The problem is that the system just like leaks essentially. And it's not like the ducting down here necessarily. It's like where the ducting goes into the system, and the system is like connected where the heat and the air conditioning goes through the same thing, and it's all like a plastic housing, and it's like leaking out of all these little seams. I thought about getting duct tape and just duct taping the disease, like duct taping the crap out of it, but I don't know. Some of the spots I can't duct tape no matter what, so because it's like where the coolness is pouring out, it's like right inside is where the heater, the furnace is like burns, literally, like just inside these little vents you can see it burning. I'm like, I'm not putting duct tape over that. Like a couple of inches from flame. I don't know. Yeah, I definitely have enough High Lords on. High Lord's one of those amulets on offline single player you only need one of, right? There's no variety on the roll or anything that really matters. And no variety on there, so. 26 and above Maras. Yeah, that's probably, I think I have a 29 Maras at this point. I don't know if I don't think I found a perfect one offline here yet, but yeah. Yeah, throwing High Lords and Metal Grids away. Yeah, Metal Grids I might check to see the attack rating roll, I guess technically, but like that really matters either like that much, but aluminum tape? Maybe. I'll be honest, I am knowledge on that type of thing, I don't have much of it. Lumrune, legendary. Not so legendary actually, but Chris says he's gonna be doing 2,000 fire damage. Nightmare Andy's gonna be hating them. Nice. You'll be great up until like the Chaos Sanctuary, right? Yeah. Let's see. So it's 520. Okay. Yeah. Gotta love home ownership, yeah. It's like, oh, you don't know anything about houses? Well, figure all this stuff out. And no one's gonna teach you any of it. You just gotta figure it out. I do get some help from the father-in-law, and when my dad was alive, he helped with some stuff, obviously, but I don't know if that was obvious, but he did, and they do. So, unfortunately, he didn't, live longer for a multitude of reasons, but I do get a little. I didn't want it to sound like I get absolutely no help or anything like that. Is what I was getting at, I guess. and wording it very awkwardly. Anyways, let's move on from that. Did have some decks on there, which is kind of neat, but yeah, all good, Chris. Yeah, I didn't mean to be a downer there with that. But yeah, appreciate it. Fishaholic, yo! Is it Fishing Friday? I think it's always Fishing Friday, right? Right. Could be, allegedly. I think it's always Fishing Friday. Oh, wow! Why is that walk run, bro? Why is that run walk? All that strength and dex on there. That was FCR. It'd be better if it was FCR. Probably nothing I'd ever use. Still kind of nice helm though. Still trying to come up with the way I would use it in my head here. Still working on it. Nope, can't do it. Can't think of any. Oh, wait a second. The run walk can help Poison Dagger Necro. Didn't think about that, did you? Noobs. Yard work Wednesday, says Fishaholic. Well, depends how much yard work you got. Sometimes I don't mind, like some days I'll just be like, you know, can't go to the gym for whatever reason, this or that. The kid zone, the gym's daycare isn't open at the right time or something to go, and it's like, well, I could go for some walk or something, but you know what? I just go out and cut the grass for like, you know, it takes like 40 minutes. So I'm walking, push mowing for like 40 minutes. That's a little bit of baby amount of exercise, you know, get the blood flowing, get your legs moving. So sometimes I can't even think of it. There's been a couple of times actually I was like, you know what, I think I'm gonna go for a walk or whatever, and it's like, well, instead of just going for a walk and doing nothing, why don't I go out and just cut the grass? Like, I wouldn't need to cut it today, but maybe I'll just cut the grass. I'll have to cut it in like 2 days. I'll just cut it now. I could let it go, but why don't I just cut it now, you know? I've done that a few times. You got too much yard work, though. I could definitely see that being a mega annoyance, right? Hardcore Poison Dagger Necro. There you go. Teleporting's too dangerous in hardcore. Exactly. It'd be a non-teleporting hardcore Poison Dagger Necro. Unfortunately, this is on softcore, but I could just recreate the exact same item in hardcore because I technically found it on single player, so that counts, right? This is all real talk right now. No joking at all. 100% real talk. Oop. Why Phil makes the big bucks. These excellent ideas he has. Good old Bartuk's Cutthroat. Another kind of nostalgic one from back in the day. We'll look at it real quick. And there's a Grand Charm I almost missed. Didn't roll that great anyways, 170. Couple assassin skills, strength dex. I'll probably grab the Ral rune, huh? Two hours to mow the lawn. Ooh, on a steep hill. Ooh, yeah. That's unfortunate. Yeah. Yeah, I'm never gonna use this, obviously, but I want to use it. Flying towards 99, Nicholas says. Yeah, we were just below here when I started today, and now we're almost to the next one. But they were like, the Neolithic one is actually like a really good terror zone. These other ones are just like, they're good because there's no risk, right? You can find good things. Shouldn't really die in these ever, no matter what. So, Beaverific. The only item I have one item left. Tyrael's Might. Tyrael's Might's the only thing I got left. So, the time here, it's about 5:30. I think I'm gonna go ahead and call her a day on the stream. A little bit shorter than I meant or whatever, but we're gonna do it a little bit shorter. Already 5:30. Unfortunately, the terror zones earlier were so bad. But Friday, I'm pretty sure I got to run it by the boss, obviously first. But I think I'm gonna start the stream on Friday. I think I'm gonna start at 3 because it's gonna be Terrorize Andy to start off, and then a list of other good ones. Actually, I have it open right here, so why not let's look at it. Yeah, 3 o'clock is Andy, Ancient Tunnels, Slayer Jungle. Slayer Jungle's got all them little guys that are super easy to kill. We do have Forgotten Tower again. I don't know how long I'm going to stream for, though, because it's Forgotten Tower, Bloody Foothills, like spam farming Eldritch and Shank. Terrorize is actually kind of cool, right? And then we got Arius Plateau, which... Terrorize Stress Shotgun? I could skip that one. Maybe we'll try to do through the Bloody Foothills, but that'd be 3 to 8, which is still a very long time. That's a 5-hour stream for me. Ooh, don't know if I can do that. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. To be honest, today I'm like, my legs are kind of tired from yesterday. My back hurts from that wooden roller coaster. Rough. And I'm only Sweet Phil after all. So, but thank you guys so much for joining me. Mega shout out Tiny Cat for a Giga Chad, one fat Hundo Bill super chat. My gosh, thank you so much. Cody B did 2 years of membership, 24 months of Slayership he re-upped today, and Biv with a $2 super chat. I was trying to open this window to see everything that happened today, but yeah, thank you guys so much for the generosity, and thank you, huge Tiny Cat. So with that being said, I'll have a video out for you guys tomorrow since I missed the one yesterday. Peace out, everybody. Peace out, Wicked Ball, Sasquatch, Tiny Cat, Nicholas, Young Phil. Okay, someone changed their name, or we gotta, but maybe there's other people in the world named Phil, so, but Electro Spot, yeah, peace out, fellas. Don't forget to keep slaying.